Have you heard about what's going on with the small city of Fillmore? Let's take a look at Fillmore and see why it is becoming so popular. Does this look familiar? Back to the Future? Well, it wasn't filmed here, but it looks so much like the hillside little town that Back to the Future was set in that they did a whole recreation on the day that Marty came back to the future in 2015 here. And everybody had this huge celebration here with people dressing up as Marty and all of the other characters. I wasn't here. So what makes Fillmore so special? Well, the first thing is the quaint, historic downtown. I mean, it is used in movies and commercials, and when you see it, you're gonna go, I've seen that place before.
There's also lots of new construction here and planned communities, and it has the most affordable real estate in all of Ventura County.
Not just that, if you're doing your research, which I know all of you do, and you're looking on the internet and you look up crime in Fillmore, you are going to see some really good ratings. I mean, small town, low crime. What more can you ask for?
It really does have that small town feel to it. You're going to be very likely as you're out shopping to recognize people and bump into people, and it just has that really slow-paced Mayberry kind of feel to it, which is super nice.
One time I was driving here after seeing a client, and this chocolate lab came out, and I thought, oh no, I've got to help it. So I got out and I looked at its collar and gave the owner a phone call to say, hey, your dog got out, what can I do to help? And she responded, well, he likes to take himself out for walks every day and go and say hi to the neighbors, and then he brings himself back home. So that's the kind of neighborhood you're looking at, where people just really know each other and even the animals feel comfortable. Fillmore is all about the community. They really want to keep that small town feel even though they're growing. And one of the ways they're doing it is all of these great festivals. If you're not living here, in October for a hay ghost ride, or on the train, you can have a murder dinner mystery train ride. And then come back again in December for a Polar Express ride on the train again. I mean, great experiences that you just don't want to miss out on.
Also, there's just miles and miles of trails here and large open spaces with the fantastic mountain view. And because of the new development and new construction, with those communities came new parks as well. So for getting outdoors, it's a little paradise.
As long as you don't mind the weather.
One thing to be on the lookout for as a potential con, depending on who you are, is in the summer, it's going to get hot. It's going to be ranging in the 90 degrees to up over 100. So that's a really major difference than even nearby Ventura, where in May and June you can have the May gray, the June gloom, and you're going to be having a lot more sunny days here, and it's going to be a lot hotter in the summer and into the fall.
But on a day like today in the shade, there's a nice breeze, so it makes it a little more palatable. I like that word. So a lot of our clients and viewers call us and want to know about what it's like to live here, and especially the biking trails. That being said, now I'm going to tell you about a really unique experience here in Fillmore. So they have this rail bike, and it's really unique. It's a 2-seater, and you put it on the train rails, and you can go through 17 miles of citrus groves and looking at the Topa Mountains. Just amazing views, and you travel from Fillmore all the way to Santa Paula with that. They also have a winery here and a honey farm, so you can go and taste all this different honey. So lots of fun, unique experiences for you to try out.
The economy here is primarily agriculture based, and then there's a lot of folks that are living here that are commuting to nearby cities, which does bring up one of the most common complaints you'll hear from residents here, and that is there is going to be lots of driving, not just for work, but also for entertainment, for things to do you might get out of town, and for shopping.
It's not just that you have the distance, it's that the 126 is having construction on it right now, and there are accidents that happen. And one time I was coming up to drop one of Hannah's friends off in Fillmore, and it took us an hour and a half around 10 o'clock at night just to drop her off because there was a semi that had an accident.
And because it is such a small town, there's not going to be quite the activities and nightlife things to do here. So there could be a good chance that you might have driven to Ventura for something fun to do and then coming back. That's something to be aware of.
Now, because we are real estate agents, we're going to talk about the neighborhoods.
We're on the north side of Fillmore, which has a totally different feel than the south side where you have the new construction. These are older, more established neighborhoods with beautiful trees, with lots of shade for the hot summer days. You're also going to be closer to the historic downtown. You have mostly ranch-style homes in this area that can range from anywhere from $400,000 to the $500,000s, depending on the level of updates for the home. This is what most people think of when they think of Fillmore types of homes in this area, but there's also large acreage property not that far from here that will have working orchards and be up for sale for as much as $18 million.
Fillmore has some amazing new communities that have recently been built here, ranging from condos to single-family homes of above average to gorgeous. Some of them are gated communities, and the prices range from the mid-700s all the way up to a little over $1 million. Some of these homes have amazing mountain views, and as you can see on the street, there's basketball hoops and just a lot of a community feel here. They are still building homes in this area, and so you're going to want to contact us if you're looking for a new home so that you have representation. Now, you're not going to pay anything more for the property. However, I have been to some of these homes when they have recently been built, and there are sometimes issues that happen when they're quickly building a home and you don't want to miss it. So make sure you contact us so that we can help you through the whole process.
We hope we gave you an idea of why so many people are being drawn to this beautiful town of Fillmore.
We are licensed real estate agents in Ventura County. We would love to help you find your perfect home. So give us a call.